Thank you for joining me. I'm Angie from Messages from Above, and this video will be a pick a card, and it is what are you releasing or what are you needing to release or let go of. There will be timestamps in the description box below for each of the piles reading, so there'll be pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. I have already done the readings and these are the cards that came through. I thought it would be easier or hopefully more enabling, more empowering for you to actually have the cards here that you may be able to tune into the correct messages that came through. Please like the video, please share the video, and please leave any comments with regards to perhaps which pile you chose. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I really would appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help my channel to grow, and it helps get the messages out there so other people actually get to see the videos as well. So what I'll ask you to do is think about where your focus is going to. Try and connect to the cards from your heart space rather than think logically with your brain. Maybe close your eyes, and then when you open your eyes, see which pile of cards you're being drawn to immediately. If you need more time to try and see where your focus is going to, then please pause the video. Otherwise, we will start with pile 1. For those of you who chose card 1, let's see what the message is. What are you releasing? Okay, so can we please have the message through for those that chose card 1, for their highest good? What message is there, please? What is it that they are releasing or need to release or let go of, purge? What is it, please? What is the message? What do they need? Okay, so we have fragility. Okay, so what you are needing to let go of is being vulnerable, being in that place of where you feel that everything is done or said to hurt you. This is you having to let go of the victim mentality. This is asking you to find your strength, your inner strength, to understand that not everything is about you, not to take anything personally. This is asking you to find deep within you what you need to be the person you are meant to be. When we come from a place of vulnerability, and don't get me wrong, being vulnerable sometimes is a really good thing, but when it is your constant state of being where you think you're being attacked all the time, where you are feeling that you are being made an example of, or being in that state of fragility all the time, that you feel you can't go on any longer, that you've had enough. this is asking you to, it's time to let go of that. You need to release that feeling of fragility, that victim mentality. You are a strong person. You just need to find your own inner strength to be able to face whatever is thrown at you, said to you, and know that it's just words being flung at you by someone who is maybe again themselves feeling that they need to be a bully to you to help them feel more powerful. So this is asking you to face up to whatever that is and don't let any of it affect you. It's only words, and they're only true if you take them on board and believe them. The same with actions. Those other people's actions towards you are only as powerful if you allow those actions to affect you. Okay, let's take a deeper look. Let's see what other message wishes to come through with regards to, okay, we have that one. So we have destiny. So your destiny is to, sorry, let's put that up so you can see it. Let's move it along there. So your destiny is to be that stronger person. Your destiny is to be the person that you came here to be. Your destiny is to not be in that victim mentality. This is saying to you that you are in control of how you react to situations, to maybe how people treat you. It's how you react. You can be the hero of your own life. It's up to you how you react. The future isn't set in stone. You have free will, so you can direct your life. If you want to remain in that victim mentality, then you are going to lead a lesser life than what you are destined for. We are capable of so much, even if we feel we lack the confidence or the know-how. But again, your free will does matter, and it is up to you how you create your path, how you create your situation. By moving out of this victim mentality, you are taking control. You are not allowing yourself to be in that situation. Know that you have the tools that you need, or you can find the tools that you need to remove yourself from that situation, from being in that fragile state. So let's see what the solution is now. See if we can get another message to find out what the solution is. Part of it is that destiny, but is there another message that goes with this, please? We have compassion. Okay, so that is have the compassion for yourself. Know that by having compassion for yourself, you will also be able to move out of feeling sorry for yourself, basically. It's understanding that you have to have compassion for how you were in this state. Don't be so hard on yourself. Know that this was something that maybe it was a lesson you needed to learn to how to move out of certain situations. Also, if it has been the case where you were bullied or you were frowned upon or not treated nicely, have compassion for the person or people that treated you disrespectfully, because you don't know their situation, where they've come from, or what their lessons may be. Maybe one of your lessons is having compassion or learning compassion for others, as well as having compassion for yourself. Compassion goes along with forgiveness. Sometimes we find it a lot easier to have compassion or forgive others rather than have that same compassion and forgiveness for ourselves. So this is saying to you as a solution for you to move out of that fragile state, to be creative and lead the life that you are meant to lead. Allow yourself compassion and forgiveness for yourself for being susceptible to that fragility. Again, it's easier to have compassion and forgiveness for those that we know, and it's a lot harder to find compassion and forgiveness for those that we don't. So this is another thing for you perhaps that you're learning, is to have love and compassion for people that you actually don't know. Sometimes we need to give other people the benefit of the doubt and realise that not everything they do or say is directed at us. It could be their own frustration or their own demons that they are going through, that they are projecting onto you. Again, how you take that is part of your lesson, maybe. It's learning again to not take anything personally. Alright, let's now have a look and see what final message is that goes with this reading, please. What is the final message, please? Okay, I feel it's this one. Breaking into bloom. Sometimes you will break before you bloom. Time, liberation, understanding. And I think that ties in perfectly with this card, that sometimes you need to be in that state of fragility to be broken before you are able to break free from that, so that you are able to blossom into the person that you are meant to be, to live the life that you are meant to live, to learn the lessons that you needed to learn before you could break out and bloom. So I will go and see what the message is that this card has. So it's 29. Okay, let me have a look, see what the message is for this card. Temperance. The red rose has paid you a visit. She is your ally and comes with the gift of grace and patience. She knows what it's like to think the world is ending and then have it begin again. To feel trapped, for the bud must break open before it can bloom. It can be painful and seem long, but you must learn this is a path to liberation. This card has an energy of awakening, self-liberation and patience. The red rose has mastered these and wants to help you learn them as well. It can be a positive omen that there is something you will soon understand, something that has been troubling your mind and heart, something that you have been trying to figure out, get past or comprehend. Notice the hourglass in the artwork. I'm trying to see where the hourglass is. Oh, here. There we go. They are on both sides of her, reminding her that time itself is a necessary ingredient in the process of growth and awakening, just as water is. This card can also mean that the red rose has a message for you, that you are or have been in a struggle, but need to trust that it will end up leading you to more freedom and magic. The red rose is your friend and reassures you that sometimes you will break before you bloom. You are on the path of setting yourself free from something. This could be within you, your career, creativity, healing, or your dreams. Notice how the red rose blossoms as an extension of your third eye. Your ultimate, put that there so you can see it, your ultimate spiritual centre connecting you with the quantum realm. The spirit of the rose is within you. You have the power of understanding what you're meant to. You feel another rose blossoming from your heart, resulting from the awakening of your own self-love during this process, which ties into that forgiveness and compassion for self. With third eye intuition and the power of your heart, you are sure to free yourself from your struggle. Those are the places that need to be opened at this time. As they say, energy goes where attention flows. So I think that can tie in really well with the messages that we had come through here. I hope there was something in there that resonated for you, and until next time, thank you for listening. For those of you who chose card 2, let's see what the message is that wants to come through for you. So for the viewers that chose card 2, what is it that they need to release? Okay. So we have bond. So I'm feeling with this card that what you are needing to release or let go of is that feeling of being isolated, or that no one understands you, that you don't have a community, that you don't have people you can trust. This is saying to you that it's time to let go of those kind of feelings. You are able to have a bond with like-minded people. You can find community. You can find your tribe. But to do that, you need to get out of that mentality that no one understands you, no one believes what you have to say, or you feel that you can't speak your truth, so therefore it's easier for you not to be surrounded by other people because you feel that you cannot be authentic around maybe even your family or friends that you've had who don't understand you, who are not on the same page as you. Obviously, over the last few years, we've come to realise that it is not necessarily a bond that we have with our family or with our close friends because of our differing points of view or our way of looking at different things. And so that may have been part of the reason why you may have become withdrawn or distanced yourself from your family or from your friends. Well, this is saying it's time to realise that you can have a bond with other people, even those that don't have the same points of view as you or are on the same page as you. It's about having mutual respect. It's about having the respect for others that don't have the same ideas or views as you, and they should also have that respect, that mutual respect for you as well. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions and their own points of view, and that should not lessen the relationships that we have. If they have for you in the past, it's now saying it's time to reach out to people, even online. Connect with people online that are in the same community groups as you, or are on the same page as you. You need to start sharing your feelings and your ideas and your views with others, and maybe reach out to those family members or those other friends, or that you may have distanced yourself from because of different viewpoints. Things have changed over the last 4 years, so maybe they might have a better understanding of where you were coming from. They may now see your side of the story, and it's also you seeing their side of the story as well. And about, again, it's that mutual respect. It's time to find some common ground now where you can both be your authentic selves without disrespecting each other. Okay, let's have another message that comes through, please, that goes with this. Let's have a deeper look at what we can learn, or what the message is. Okay, so we have love. So this is tying into that message that we got through from Bond. This is about having unconditional love for yourself ultimately, but also for those that you may have distanced yourself from. Having love and compassion for others goes a long way in healing yourself, as well as any problems or issues that may have developed with past family members or past friendships, ones that you may not be on the same page with. This is about coming to them now with an open heart, being full of love and compassion and understanding. Everyone has their own role to play in this journey of life, and we're not all going to agree, and we're not all going to know the same things or believe we have a viewpoint that is more right than anyone else's. When we realise that everyone has their own role to play, and we have to come together in unity regardless of any differences that we have, we are united as one through love. Love is the ultimate emotion, the ultimate feeling that we should have towards others. Even people we don't know. If we see, as online, or we know of problems that someone else is going through, we can always just send through the ether, we can send feelings of love and compassion, that energy will transmute any problems that people may be facing. When you come from that heart space and you approach your community with love, you raise the vibration and the frequency of those around you. And that's what it's all about. Okay, let's have a look and see what other message. Is there a solution or direction? Any message that goes with this reading, please, that is for the highest good of the read. Okay, we have consistency. Okay, so this is, again, it's being consistent with that love and compassion. It's about moving forward with consistency. Be reliable. Be someone that others can know that you are reliable and that you are being consistent in what you say, how you behave or how you act, where you stand, knowing that you are a person of consistency and reliability helps you along your path, but it helps others to trust you, and then you are able to help them move along their path by showing them love and compassion, reliability and consistency. Continue to build good habits, good positive habits. Be loyal to those around you who have stood by your side through whatever you have gone through. Those that have stood by your side have shown loyalty. So reciprocate and show loyalty back to others as well. You may feel that you're unsure of what your next step should be, but know that deep down within you already know what steps you need to take along your path. You do know, and it's about having faith and trusting in the universe, trusting in source, trusting in your higher self, that you will be guided along the right path for you, where you will be surrounded by community who will show loyalty to you, who will show unconditional love to you, and that in turn will help you to do the same. Show loyalty, reliability, unconditional love and compassion. Okay, let's see. Final message, please, that goes with this reading for card 2. What is the final message, please? Final message, please. Okay, that one flipped. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again. The Voyager, return home, lessons and realizations. Okay, so before I go to the book for the message for this card, lessons. This is what this is all about. Lessons. Learning to have love, unconditional love and compassion. Being loyal. Being consistent and reliable. Knowing that you can stand in your authentic self, that you are never alone, and we're all working towards returning home, returning back to source, and along the way we need to learn all that we came here to learn. Okay, so let's see. And sometimes we do learn lessons, going back to this, sometimes we do learn the lesson and then we forget what we've learnt and then we have to do it all over again, or we remember and move along. Okay, so let's see what the message is from this card. I am remembering a lesson of my soul. I am returning home. Sometimes we are afraid of getting lost on our journey, only to realise that often getting lost is a part of the journey, part of the great adventure. Getting lost and finding our way back home, to our soul, to our deepest truths. It is time to remember, not with your mind but with your heart. Where is love or truth lacking in your life? It's okay to sometimes get distracted and wander for a while. Maybe you forgot or got sidetracked, tempted or even lost on a different path, desire, person, ego trip or mission. This is how we learn. By experiencing and getting to know all the things that we are not, we evolve into who we are meant to be, so that we may unlearn and unbecome them. Every time we remember and return home, the awakening of it gets stronger and deeper. Repeated lessons get better understood and more powerful each time. Like a sacred spiral that moves inward, getting closer and closer to the final centre point, we get even more rooted in this home, whether spiritual, emotional, relational and/or psychological, than we were before. It is time to come back to truth, or maybe you have recently returned. It could be calling to you in the most subtle ways. Things not feeling quite aligned, or even just a gentle nudge or whisper pulling you in a different direction. Don't judge yourself. This is an essential part of soul strengthening and development. Let your heart be your compass here, which ties into the love here and into the paths that we talked about here. Okay, so card 2, they were the messages that came through for you. I hope there was something in there that resonated for you. And until next time, thank you for listening. For those of you who chose card 3, let's see what messages are coming through for you. Okay, so what are you needing to release? What are you releasing? What do you need to let go of? Let's have the message come through, please, for the highest good of the viewers that chose card 3. What messages are there, please? Can we please have? What are they releasing or need to release, or what do they need to let go of? Okay. We have ingenuity. Okay, this is something that you may need to release or let go of, is the feeling of being stuck. The feeling of being in a rut, that life is just the same, boring, day in, day out. You are being asked to release that feeling. Again, it's that feeling of, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go, I'm sick of being here, I'm sick of this, I'm sick of that. This feeling of being complacent, perhaps, or just stuck in a rut, that you can't see a way out of the situation that you may be in. You've got no zest for life, you're struggling day to day, emotionally, physically. This feeling may be clouded by a lot of negativity that you are allowing in your life. You may have to, are you listening to a lot of mainstream media news? Are you surrounded by people who are constantly complaining? Are you surrounded by people who are constantly, woe is me? If you are, that is compounding your feeling of boredom, stuck, complacency. And that's what you need to let go of. You need to release. You need to get rid of all that negativity that is pouring into your psyche, basically. So, turn off mainstream media news. Try and surround yourself with more positive people. If you can't do that, then try and not take on board anything that other people that you spend time with are projecting. It's not yours to have. It's not yours to hold. If you're taking that on board, that is creating an energy issue within your own energy. You are being bogged down by other people's issues, other people's energy that is not yours. You need to find a way to not absorb other people's negativity, other people's energy. If you can do that, you will find that zest for life again. You will find creativity and passion that you need to transform your life that you are living at the moment. It's time to let all that go, so positivity can come back into your life. When you're looking at things with a more positive mindset, you can see so many more opportunities that are being presented to you, which will help you transform the life that you're living, will help your own transformation, your own spiritual being, your own psyche, your creativity. So that's hopefully that's given you some insight into how to get out of that rut or that negativity that you are surrounded by at the moment. Okay, let's take a deeper look, or a deeper insight, or what message wishes to come through to help the viewers that chose card 3, that is for their highest good. What message is there, please? What is, okay, that one has come out, and we have pride. Okay, you may have lost pride in yourself. You may not take pride in how you look, where once you may have taken a lot of pride in the clothes you wore, how you looked when you presented yourself to other people. That may have gone by the by because of this feeling here. So it's time for you to take a look in the mirror, to show yourself some love and compassion, and to start taking pride in how you look again. Another way of looking at this is to look at where you are in your journey of life and take pride. Be proud of the person that you are, the person you have become, the opportunities that you've taken, the challenges you have overcome. It's time for you to take pride again. It's time for you to be proud of who you are and where you are at on this life journey. It's time to ditch this. It's time to shine. It's time for you to rise out, do that transformation. It's time for you to rise up and rise out and shine. And be a beacon of light for others. Help them to see the light within themselves. You are a beacon of light. And when you are standing in that place of pride and with confidence in how you present yourself to the world and how you speak your truth with confidence, you then are empowering yourself by doing that, but you're also empowering others around you to do the same. Okay, let's have another card, please. Another message that goes with this. Another message, please, that goes with this reading, that is for the highest good. Okay, I don't know if you saw that one, but it jumped right out and off the table. And we have Kingdom, and we have Leo. So straight away, that goes together. Leo. Leo is the symbolism of pride. It's strength, power. So it's time for you to put on your crown, be proud of who you are, Show your strength. Be the leader of the pack. Find your passion. Find your creativity. It's time for you to roar. It's time for you to be fearless and go after what it is that you want. You are the king or queen of your own life. You have the sovereignty over your actions and your decisions. You can create a life where your needs are met. Learn to say no as a full sentence. You have the power. You do not need permission from anyone else to live your life well. Begin to embody your dreams. Begin to imagine the life that you want through your creativity. You are the power behind that. When you're coming from a place of pride and confidence, all that can be manifested into the path that you want to lead. Now is the time for you to let go of all this negativity that's holding you back. Find the passion, find the creativity. Know you have the power to do whatever it is that you want. You have the strength to overcome anything and everything. Because if you have the passion to succeed, you will succeed in whatever you can put your mind to. Okay, can we please have the final message? Final message, please, for the viewers that chose card 3, which is for their highest good. Okay, we have that one. So, Dark Night of the Soul, Transformation, Awakening, Tower. Okay, so this is your tower moment. And it's time for you to awaken out of that and to have your transformation, which is what we got here, that you can move into, the transforming your own life, transformation spiritually. So this is confirmation of that you have gone through a dark night of the soul with this. And it's time now for you to transform and awaken and to be the powerful person that you can be, that you're meant to be. So I'll go to the book and see what the message is in here for you. In darkness I can cultivate my light, which is what I said here, isn't it? That you can be the light that helps guide others. Okay, the tower, the deepest cave, the endless desert. A dark night of the soul is a period of extreme challenges, whether internal, external or both, which is what I reckon you've gone through here. It is the fight with the dragon, the monsters in your head, the demons in your life. It is to experience a great loss or catastrophic confusion. It is the thing that every human wishes to avoid but cannot. It is a stirring of your soul, a call for the deepest of transformations, whether that be a reconstruction of your life, values or self. These periods can take us to a hell of sorts. They take us to a place so deep within us that we think it will never end. A trapdoor through which we just keep falling into a great void of dark experiences and painful emotions. It can strip everything away from us. We have no choice but to face the dragon, to find the treasure, to seek the light, to become the warrior we were always capable of being. This is when we become a more powerful version of self. When we learn the ways of the great witches who came before us and know that we are so much stronger, wiser and worthier than we thought possible. We earn our gifts in this place, those we were not born with but were always meant for. Our new self is forged in the fire of transformation. And we can do more than just survive. We can become the light that we so desperately need. We can rise from the ashes and become the phoenix. We can awaken to the powerful truth of our own being. This card is confirmation that you have experienced an evolution of your soul, that you have overcome or are capable of overcoming difficulties and receiving the gifts that come from that, as hard and as dark as it may be. You are learning the way of the warrior. This card has an energy of transformation behind it. Perhaps you feel your soul is stirring and that it is time for new growth within. Or you want to change your life, your beliefs or your values. Listen to this calling and do not fear the dark if you already have your lantern and compass. I think that ties in beautifully to what we have said that's come through with the messages here. So they were the messages that came through for you, card 3. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you. And until next time, thank you for listening.